And welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are doing a new look Chicago Bulls rebuild in NBA 2K25. So the Chicago Bulls obviously have their own free agent issues with Josh Giddey, and apparently he's debating on the qualifying offer and a 2-year deal with the Chicago Bulls. So I just went ahead and put him back in the qualifying offer. That's what I do. That's what I did for all these restricted free agents, and this is the last one. I forgot it's not the last one because we have to do the Warriors. That'll probably be the next one with Jonathan Brown. Probably going to do the Warriors last, honestly, because they have the least amount of players in their team. And they just have so much stuff to figure out, man. So we have the Chicago Bulls, the New York Knicks, and the Golden State Warriors left to do. I think the next one should be the New York Knicks. We'll just figure out who they're going to sign. Apparently, they have interest in Malik Beasley, but I don't know, man. I'll have to see. I have to look it up who they're interested in. But the Chicago Bulls, other than the Josh Giddey situation, they have their other things figured out, obviously. They were in rumors about trading Nikola Vucevic in the offseason, but they couldn't get that done. I think he might end up getting bought out unless a team actually would like Nikola Vucevic. I think he might getting bought off the trade deadline, but obviously 2K doesn't allow contract buyouts. I heard they were interested in trading Kobe White during the draft. That was something, obviously, this team has minds, but that was someone I'm really high on, man. I was high on him coming out of the draft. He had a really good second half of the season. I'm excited to see what Miles Gonzalez could do. They went ahead and traded Alonzo Ball to the Cavaliers for Isaac Okoro. So, lastly, I don't know what his role is with the team. Obviously, drafted Noah Esenge with the 12th overall pick in the NBA draft, and the Javon Crowder accepted this player option. They have some two-way contract as well, but that's mainly it. They drafted Locklear in the second round. They signed him to a two-way contract, but that's mainly all they did, obviously. Not much by any means, but obviously this team is in a little bit of a weird position. We don't really know what direction they're going in. I feel like if they want to start a rebuild, they could have been did, honestly. I remember they held Alex Caruso so they could trade him for Josh Giddey, which may or may not have been the right decision. I heard they were getting offered multiple first-round picks, which if they were going in a rebuild direction, they probably could have just gotten the first-round picks and not just taken on Josh Giddey. But Josh Giddey, I guess, is a good player, but your rotation is Josh Giddey, Kobe White, Ayo Dosunmu, Patrick Williams. So obviously we're going to fix this. We're going to go ahead and move Ayo Dosunmu to backup shooting guard. I don't really see him being a small forward. I don't think he's a small forward by any means. So I'm going to move him to backup shooting guard, and then he'll play shooting guard, point guard. So he'll be a guard. And then I'm guessing we'll have I kind of want Miles Gonzalez and Patrick Williams to start, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. One of them will have to come off the bench. So what we're going to roll with is Giddey, White, Okoro. Actually, what we're going to move Patrick Williams to small forward. So one of these guys can start. So Patrick Williams will play small forward for us. And then we'll have, so Giddey, I'll fix his secondary position to the second. So Giddey, White, Patrick Williams, Gonzalez, Nikola Vucevic, Zach Collins, Trey Jones, Isaac Okoro, Ayo Dosunmu. And then we'll probably run a 10-man rotation and get Noah Esenge in the rotation. Sadly, that doesn't open up minutes for Kevin Huerter or Jalen Smith. I do want to these last 10 minutes to Noah Esenge. I know there's other guys who could play, but I'm really high on him as well for him to become something for us. Then I'll most likely see you guys at the trade line, obviously, for probably to trade Nikola Vucevic, which will probably do that. We're at the deadline. I want to see if I can send Nikola Vucevic to either the San Antonio Spurs or the Detroit Pistons, two teams that could use shooting off the bench. Obviously, Vucevic may not be a starter for any of those teams, obviously, but I feel like Vucevic off the bench for the Pistons makes sense 100%. And I feel like Vucevic off the bench for the Spurs makes sense, or they could play him and Wemby together, which I feel like would make more sense to have Vucevic come off the bench. Obviously, he's a great shooter, not the best defender at all, but if we can be taking on Harrison Barnes' expiring contract and this Hawks pick in 2020, that might have not have value, but Vucevic's value isn't even that good anyway. It would be unlikely to get two first. Maybe I'll just get a second. So Harrison Barnes, a first and a second. Maybe the All-Star bad, unlikely. Any other pick we can get that might be valuable. So this pick swap has only one star value. See, the Hawks are probably going to be good. Or we can get this Celtics pick swap as well. We don't know if the Celtics are going to be good in 2028. I'd rather get 27. Something like this. I'm going to get Harrison Barnes a first and a second for Vucevic. And they agree. Just like that, we go ahead and trade Vucevic to the San Antonio Spurs. They can have another floor spacer off the bench next to Wembanyama, which they tried by getting Kelly Olynyk. But I guess they kind of have a logjam at center now with Wemby, Vucevic, and Kornet. But I guess Kornet is good depth anyway. So, all right, we got that rolling for us. And now, is there any other trades I want to make at the trade line? We are pretty mid right now. 28-22 isn't bad, but I do want to trade Vucevic out of here. Zach Collins could be a fine starter for now or anything. We could try trading Josh Giddey since we probably won't be bringing him back in the offseason. That's what I did for all of these, new look rebuilds at this point. These restricted free agents that still won't get signed. But we'll see if anybody wants Josh Giddey. Obviously, he has a no trade clause and stuff. So we have 18 offers, though. So he wants to go to Philly so we can make these trades. They're the teams he wants to go to. So the Knicks, he's only making $11 million. So we could make these trades as well. So the Warriors, would they have interest in Josh Giddey for coming a sign and trade? Probably not. The Thunder want him back. Yes, not happening. The Spurs offering me De'Aaron Fox. I mean, the Rockets I could see actually happening, but I might just keep him. Like, I don't want to do nothing too crazy yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep him and just probably let him because I don't really see. No, I don't know. I'm not doing anything crazy like that. But Giddey, Kobe White, Patrick Williams, Buzelis, Zach Collins, Trey Jones, Isaac Okoro, Alderson, Jalen Smith, and Kevin Hurd your 10-man rotation. Once again, I'm probably gonna go number rotation once again. If anybody wants to give me like a second round pick for Kevin Hurd, I'll do it. Like I'd assume or somebody else. We're trying to sell off some pieces here, so like let's get something for them. So if anybody wants Kevin Herter, I'll try. But if not, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Nikola Jokic wins the MVP. Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year. Isaiah Collier, six-man. Defensive player going to Wimmy. Most people going to Nehemiah Skita. Clutch player going to Stephen Curry. Jason Kidd's your coach of the year. Executive going to Brandon Harrison. Here's the All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. Do we have like a all-rookie first team going to anybody? How about all-rookie second team? We got Noah Senge making all-rookie second team, but we finished off as number 14, so we got better, which I low-key didn't want us to be that good, honestly. I kind of didn't want to be in the lottery, but oh well, it's whatever. I guess we'll at least be in the playoff. That's something, right? So we'll go at 9 rotation and shrink the visualization down. But I kind of did just want to be bad because really, we're probably not going to win a championship this year, and we finished off 47-35. I guess that means it's potential with this team. I still do not honestly want to keep Josh Giddey, but if we do end up keeping him, I guess we could. But I just don't like how this team is right now. I think we have to enter a rebuild. We have 19 from Kobe White, 16 from Josh Giddey, 12 from Zach Collins, 10 from Miles Buzelis. Didn't really have the best season I wanted, but probably because his shot in the season really low, which we'll fix that in just a second. We had 9 from Trey Jones, 9 from Patrick Williams, 8.5 from Okoro, 8 from Ayo Dosunmu, 7 from Jalen Smith. I haven't realized he was playing now. I guess he kind of had to be the backup center, but we got the Toronto Raptors in round 1. So I'm going to see if we can beat the Raptors, as we are actually going to beat them in 6. Wow, we're in the second round. Looks like 2K is a big believer in this Bulls team, so we might have to set a whole rebuild, honestly, but now we got the Pacers with TJ McConnell, Nimhard, Matherin. So obviously Halliburton is still hurt, I'm pretty sure. Is he going to be still hurt throughout this entire playoff series? I actually have to check really quickly. So if he is, because he's obviously not going to be able to come back. So 4 to 6 weeks. He shouldn't be able to come back, though. We are going to beat them at 5. And just like that, we're in the quarterfinals. We got the New York Knicks. So the probably it's not Atlanta or anybody, but Atlanta lost to the Knicks, actually. So the Knicks are going to be the team to beat here. If we can beat the Knicks, and if we can go to the finals, bro, making the quarterfinals of the Bulls is already incredible, but we're going to get swept. But, dude, this team might be ready already, and even we would have a number one. This team isn't complete at all. Somehow we made it as far as we did. That is absolutely amazing. So we're probably not going to have a good pick in the lottery. That Portland pick, I believe, is like lottery protected, so we're not going to get that pick anyway. But the Thunder are going to get one via Philly. Wow. Actually, no, that pick will be sent back to Philadelphia because actually top 4 protected. I know that from the Philadelphia 76ers video. And then our pick is going to be the 21st overall pick in the NBA draft. So we'll go ahead and see when you have pick 21, which isn't bad still. We need a head coach. Obviously, Billy Donovan got extended in real life, so I'm just going to go and sign him, act like we extended him. So Billy Donovan will be the head coach still. And heading into draft night, obviously, don't want to make any certain kind of upgrades. I definitely think we need a new starting center, somebody probably better than Nikola Vucevic. So we can obviously go after that. But don't want to use pick 21 to do it. Don't want to wait a bit. I'm gonna lie. We don't really have much contracts. We do. We have Patrick Williams, Isaac Corral's expiring contract, which will be valuable. I think I'm just gonna hop into the draft first. Obviously, we need a center. We know that, but we're gonna hop into the draft first. So Thunder are gonna take. I forgot to fix the pick. I'm gonna send AJ Vance to Philly. That's my bad, but I'll fix the pick in just a second. We got Benny Strize, Braden Burries, Todd Pettiford, Donnie Freeman. Do not lie, Todd Pettiford, his name is Todd Pettaway, but actually Todd Pettiford. Todd Pettiford develops really nice into together. He goes to total like an 85, 87 overall, something like that. So I'm taking him with this pick, and I'm going to go and send AJ to Philly. We fixed the pick. We opted in Mont Gonzalez from Julian Champagne's contract. Dalen Terry's a free, which I don't think I'll be bringing him back, honestly. He was the 18th overall pick in 2022. Hasn't really became anything, but yeah, he won't be back. Kobe White, somebody I like to bring back, though. He's just a really good player, and I think I would prefer him over Josh Giddey at this point. I don't like paying Kobe White and Josh Giddey big contracts, man. I don't know. I'm gonna pay Kobe White though because I'm pretty sure he deserves his contract. I think we might re-sign that. If there's any other center option we can go after, I mean, we don't obviously have cap space now, but once we go ahead and re-sign him, Zach Collins probably deserves a contract too, so we'll pay those guys, and then anybody else needs to be deserved it here. So Herder can go, Carter could go, Terry could go. I would assume somebody like to bring back as well. So we're gonna re-sign I would assume, and then we'll re-sign these guys. I think Josh Gee is gonna have to go, man. Like I said, but I might keep his cap hold on here, but yeah, he has a big arm from the Nets. I don't think I'm gonna match down with him. I'm gonna let him walk in free agency because I feel like at this point, I've done this for the other videos as well, so we might as well keep it a trend. Just letting him go to another team, obviously. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let him go to the Brooklyn Nets so he can have a better fit because obviously, I don't know. I guess he doesn't want to come back with the Bulls. He hasn't signed yet, but I don't know. I'm gonna let him go instead of paying him the max money. I'm just gonna let him go to the Brooklyn Nets. So he can go to the Nets. I don't know why it's taking so long. Okay, yeah, he goes to the Nets now. We'll go ahead and renounce everybody else, and then now have a clean slate of what we want to do. We could sign like a center, a bridge starting center for now until we get somebody, which I might do. But other trade should look like we got Trey Jones, Todd Pettiford. So I think we're going to move Kobe White or somebody to point guard. Patrick Williams, Isaac Okoro, Julian Champagnie, Buzelis, and Noah Senge. I want Buzelis to have a crazy season for us. And then I guess Zach Collins could be a starter and J.L. Smith could be a center rotation. So, team not perfect by any means. I would like to sign a point guard in free agency on day 12. There's somebody we can go after. I'd absolutely love to go after them, but we'll see. So Keith Walls got cut by the Thunder. Russell Westbrook. I don't think I'll go for Russell Westbrook. So AJ Mitchell doesn't seem like a bad option. He's always pretty good in 2K. I see other guys down there as well. But if we get AJ Mitchell like a 3-year deal, that would probably be a steal for us. AJ Mitchell is so good in 2K, so I'll take him. Kobe White is up. Zell's is up. Patrick Williams is up. I low-key kind of want to trade. We'll keep Isaac Okoro. I mean, I guess we could keep him, right? So I'm going to keep Isaac Okoro, I guess, for this season. He's up to 80 overall. He could be a really good 3-and-D player for us if he shoots better from 3. AJ Mitchell is up. Noah Senge is up. Then Julian Phillips is up. I do want to see if I could make a move at the trade deadline, though, to get our starting center. But if not, I'll find hanging this season like there's a lot more we could do. I do understand that, but if there's a move to be made at the trade deadline, I will do it. But I plan on going all in for this team on 2007. We got to figure out how Montezelis plays first. Obviously, we let go of Giddey. And we traded Nikola Vucevic, but the rotation. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put Kobe White's tendencies up a bit. To like a 88 probably shot tendency is pretty what he needs. Then Zealous, I want him to take a lot of shots. He needs to develop as well for him to be a respectable player here. So I want Buzelis to be an absolute dog. We're going to put his shot tendency up to a 92 shot and touch tendency. Kobe White or 93. Screw it. So 93 and Kobe White. So Kobe White and Mount Buzelis are going to score the ball, and I want those guys scoring all the points. So Trey Jones, Kobe White, Patrick Williams, Mount Buzelis, Zach Collins, Ayo Dosunmu, Isaac Okoro, AJ Mitchell, Noah Senge. And I feel this will be a really good rotation. So we'll go 10-man rotation and get Jalen Smith in the rotation. And then eventually Todd Pettiford to be our starting point guard. But I'll see you guys at the end of the season. I don't know what I expect from this team, especially this year. I'm going to make this trade with the Los Angeles Clippers where we send Isaac Okoro for Yannick Nienhuiser. So what we're doing here is we're trading Isaac Okoro. Probably Yannick Nienhuiser probably isn't getting much minutes for the Clippers, honestly. He's not playing at all. So I think they'd rather trade him for a win-now piece in Isaac Okoro, obviously. He hasn't been shooting good from 3. Maybe the Clippers think he can shoot good from 3 over there. I don't know. I'm doing this because I probably won't bring him back. And Yannick will be our future starting center. So we'll do something like that. I don't know if the Clippers would trade a first-round pick for Isaac Okoro. I think I'd rather just have this swap. Would have been more realistic. But at least we do get the Clippers 2029 pick. Literally all their future at this point, but is now gone. But it's okay. They get Isaac Okoro. We get Yannick Nienhuiser, which he will develop really nicely. I'm excited to see what he could do. I might even put him in the rotation. I ain't lying with you. I want to see what he's already in the rotation. It's the 10th man, but I'm gonna put him over Jalen Smith. I like Jalen Smith, but I want to see what Yannick can do for me, man. We're trending towards being mid again. I'm still trying to figure out what this team is. To be honest with you guys, I'm gonna go a 9-man rotation, and we're gonna go and give this to Yannick Coden because it doesn't matter. I mean, we don't have a small forward off the bench. I'm aware, but I don't really know where we are at this point. Obviously, the Bulls are really confusing. I'm trying to go on like a rebuilding kind of direction here. This year is kind of a feel it out year. Hopefully, we can get a good luck in the lottery, obviously. This Blazers pick, once again, lottery pick. We don't have this Hawks pick. Are the Hawks bad? Okay, no, they're good. I'd say if they're good, so that pick won't be good. But we'll have our own 27 unprotected first round pick, and we'll also have some other picks from other teams, as you can see as well. That should help. But I'll see you guys at the end of this season. We'll see how we are. At the end of the season, Luka Doncic wins the MVP, aided advance of Rookie of the Year. Six-man Dylan Harper, defensive player going to win, most improved going to Buzelis. Let's go. This is what I wanted. Now, all we need is for him to develop, and he'll be good at it. No, in the last video, he didn't develop. I don't think I prioritized him enough. The last Bulls video we did was pretty bad. I can't lie with you. I completely messed it up. But, yeah, this is the Buzelis we need, honestly. 21 points per game, 6 rebounds. A great defender, 35% from three. Thank you, Miles Buzelis. 26 from Maxey, wins Clutch Player of the Year. But we ended up making the playoffs. We literally were the 5th seed. Dude, the East is so bad. Like, that's the reason why. Like, we were 43 and 39. 43 and 39 at least gets you the 9th seed. But on the Eastern Conference, dude, the East is so freaking bad. Like, how, bro? I don't understand how 34 and 48 in the West, that gets you the freaking 13th seed. But in the East, we just, bro, I didn't really want to be this good. We're stuck in this mid thing, which I guess we'll never have a good lottery pick in this video. We will never have a good lottery pick in this video if it's going to keep doing like this. But we'll see if we can even go far. So we got to play the Nets with Josh Giddey. So he's going to get his revenge on us for not re-signing him. This is a pretty solid roster, I guess. But we're going to go and lose to 5. But honestly, I really did want to miss the playoff this year. Like, I kind of did. So, and then the Hawks win a championship. That pick isn't going to be good. So, yeah, if the East just wasn't so bad, man, like how bad you have to be. If we win this plasma, you have to trade Kobe White. We're not able to get that Blazers pick. It's lottery protected. So that sucks. We're going to have to give that pick back to Portland. And then, yeah, man, honestly, I really don't know at this point. Then our pick, we have the 18th pick in the draft and the 30th pick in the draft, but I'm going to send this pick back to Portland. And then we might even use the 18th pick in the trade, honestly. I don't really want to draft. Wait, we had cap space. Okay, that helps too. So we had cap space. I'm going to send this pick back to the Portland Trailblazers, like a second-round pick. You're welcome. But, all right. I kind of do want to use pick 8 and 30 in the trade. Like, we probably won't need pick 8 and 30. They might be rotational players, but I want to go after either. How old AJ Mitchell first? 12.39% from 3. Trey Jones is no long-term option as well. So I'm probably going to decline Trey Jones. So who we need is either a starting point guard or a starting center. I think a center is more important in a team, obviously. I want to roll up the center and Yannick Codenino for the future. So I'm going to see if I can make something happen for any starting center in the league. I'm going to be aggressive here in my pursuit. All right, so I got some guys that I would like to get. Obviously, they're starting center. I know there actually might be some good free agents as well. I have to see, is there any good center free agents? Because if not, we'll be able to sign him. So obviously Jokic, but pretty unrealistic. He's probably just going back to the Nuggets, bro. The winning option was Walker Kessler. He's on the target. I'm going to lie with you. Walker Kessler would fit really was. Average 11, 10, 2.3 blocks per game. Yeah, man, I love Kessler, honestly. This is a great player to trade for, a great defender. Jared Allen is also on my target list as well, honestly. Jared Allen is another really good center that you'd love to have in your team. I just don't know how good the Cavs would be if they're rebuilding. So Jalen Duren is somebody I like signing, but I think I got him in the last video, and, that was pretty unrealistic itself. But that's really it, man. Nobody else would be like a good free agent to really go after. So Kessler and Jared Allen are my 2 options. Other than that, we might have to maybe Zubac as well. We just made trade with the Clippers. I don't want to make another trade and bore you guys. But the Cavaliers are buying, so Jared Allen is available. Evan Mobley would be my dream. But he's obviously untouchable. Then the Utah Jazz, Kessler are rebuilding as well. So who would rather have, Kessler or Jared Allen? I know Allen might be the better player, but Kessler was just younger. It'll probably fit our timeline a lot more. But I do understand Jared Allen too. He's making $30 million. Kessler is making $36 million. So I don't know, man. It's tough. Kessler's younger, but making more money. I don't know. I think I'm gonna though. What could we? Okay, so we don't have to trade much for obviously, and the Cavaliers would be losing a lot of money if they do this as well. So we probably would have to trade Ayo Dosunmu or somebody like that. But if we can just get it to Zach Collins, pick 18, pick 30, and then maybe it'll take a third, a future pick as well. I don't want to trade anybody else. Or we could guarantee the money of Trey Jones and trade him. So I think we'll do that instead. So I'm going to guarantee the money of Trey Jones. He'll probably be off the team anyway. So I'm going to opt into Trey Jones. I mean, we have to trade him now, but if I could click the right thing. So Trey Jones, Zach Collins for Jared Allen or Walker Kessler doesn't really matter to me too much. I guess we can go after Jared Allen instead. If they don't agree to this, I'll probably go to the Utah Jazz about Walker Kessler off the same thing. They declined, so we'll go to the Utah Jazz and offer for Walker Kessler. We'll see what they say to this. And well, that didn't take a lot at all. That's all it took. I was gonna offer the 30th pick as well, but I'm surprised that's all that took for Walker Kessler, which is crazy. Okay. So Kessler's now a Chicago Bull, honestly. So I feel we got away really well with that one. I know we're taking on a bunch of money here, but it's all right, man. So we got that rolling for us, and then we don't have a pick in the draft anymore, but it's okay. I think we got away really good with that one. We have the 30th pick still, so that's something we can be happy about. So 30th pick in the draft, I will be. So we got Trent Perry, Elson Harrington, Darius Adams. I guess we'll go ahead and take Trent Perry with this pick. So Trent Perry, 6'6" guard from Texas. Welcome to Chicago. So Buzelis, Senge, Yannick Nienhauser. That's the future right there that we're hoping that can develop like crazy. What did Noah Senge do for us last year? Is he doing any? I mean, he's getting better, I guess. Not nothing too crazy, but okay. I won't be re-signing Jalen Smith. I won't be signing Julian Phillips either. Now we're just worried about maybe our point guard position. But we need top pedigree. We need the development is what we're hoping on. If we don't develop, we're probably cooked. We could also use a backup small forward as well. To back up him. So like Jalen Wilson's pretty young, 26 years old. Sadiq Bey. But saying Jalen Wilson's, I guess, restricted. You got like Julian Champagnie as well, 40% from three when he played. Was he actually playing this bad at 82 games? He was. Okay. Guess I'll stay away from that. AJ Green's a pretty good shooter. RJ Lewis is a 24-year-old. He can shoot threes, and he's a good perimeter defender. I might go after RJ Lewis, man. He developed really nicely, and I'm going to sign him. So RJ Lewis, welcome to the team. We're not sure anybody else, but we'll sign RJ. This is somebody I had never signed ever, but RJ Lewis is going to be my backup small forward this year. So we'll see how well that goes, and we need some development from our players. If we get development, then we're cooking. So play progression, Kobe White is up, Kessler is up, Buzella is up to an 87. Let's go. Senge is up to an 84. We can honestly have this be our power forward, small forward rotation. We can have Buzelis or Senge play the small forward. I guess whoever's a better shooter gets that role. So Buzelis, like, move him to small forward. We'll have a really tall lineup if we do this, which is something I might consider. I kind of do want to start on both, I'm going to lie with you, but that's all I needed to see. Top Pettiford is up to a 76. I seen him develop to an 80. Trust me, he's going to develop. And then RJ Lewis didn't go up in overall, which sucks. I was expecting him. And Cody Nienhauser gets better as well. And it's all about our young players now. And then we could eventually probably trade for a star if we really want to. We could do that. We have the assets to pull that off as well. But I like Kobe White. I like we have him Miles Buzzelos. If they can keep it scoring, we might have to not make a single more trades in this video, obviously. But there's still some work to do with this roster. I will agree. But I like our team right now. We got Kessler for cheap, pennies on the dollar. So obviously that's great. But we'll download this draft class. And already did that. Never mind. Proficiency running a balanced system. Can we get a 5-star anywhere? No, balance is our best system, so we'll run that. We're running, so our rotation is AJ Mitchell. If he could be a starting point guard in the future, I'm cool with that too. AJ Mitchell, Kobe White, Patrick Williams, Buzella. So I definitely think I'm going to probably slide Buzella's down to small forward. If he can be a great shooter for us, then that helps out. So Buzella's becomes our best player at small forward. So, and then Senge will be our backup or starting power forward, and then I'll move Patrick Williams to power forward in just a second. But we'll do something like that. We'll move Patrick Williams to power forward. We'll have these two starting with Kessler playing our new center. Patrick Williams, Ayo Dosunmu, Yannick Nienhauser, and then we can run a 9-man rotation and get Top Pettiford in the rotation. So I'm absolutely loving this. I love this a lot. So Buzelis will have that high of a touching shot from the sea. I'm all on board with that. And then Kobe White, we still want him taking shots as well. He'll be the second option. Noah Senge can also take more shots as well. I'm the starting 5. So, man, I'm liking this. See you at the end of the season. Then Nikola Jokic wins the MVP. Dash Daniels Rookie of the Year is not really his rookie year, his first time playing, so I guess I registered as a rookie. Boozer's in Orlando. I didn't even realize that, man. But defensive player. Why is Wemby in Golden State? How could the Spurs let Wembanyama go to the? What are we doing, San Antonio? How do you even let that happen, bro? Like, what? That's insane. I'm not gonna lie. The Spurs really let Wembanyama go to the Warriors, bro. Okay, whatever. No one's saying go. Well, I'm just surprised the Spurs even. All right, let's just settle base right now. He's getting extended before he even touches free agency. There's no way Wemby touches free agency. That barely even happens now. Superstars going to free agency. The last big superstar free agency was what? Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard. It's been a while, bro. Noah Senge was most improved player. As you can see, he had a pretty good season with us. 16 points, 10 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He's not a good three-point shooter, but he's a pretty solid one. He made 93 threes. He's improving. Kawhi Leonard's still pretty productive. He wins Clutch Player of the Year. But at the end of the season, we finished off as the number 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. It was great, obviously. We were 53-20 in this season. We were like tied with 1-3 throughout the entire season. So all settled with the 3rd seed. So now we're officially a contender, which we love to see. So with Buzella still just dominating, man, he averaged 25 points per game, 24.7, 7 rebounds, 38% from 3, improving on that as well. So I was worried about moving to small forward, but it ended up being good. We have to extend him after this season. Kobe White averaged 21 points per game, 60 from Masenge. If AJ Mitchell would keep playing like this, he might be the future point guard. But I'd much rather have much more playmaker there. But 9 and 12, so Kessler was just a rebounding machine here, which is great. It was 2 blocks as well. 8.5 from Dasumu, 7 from Todd Pettiford, and then 4 from Yannick Codinauser. Pettiford and Yannick keep developing in the background. This is going great. Now we got the Orlando Magic in round 1. So the Orlando Magic have Jalen Suggs, Bane, Fogner, Carter, and Cameron Boozer. If they move Boozer to center, they have a really good starting 5. But against Orlando Magic in round 1, we're going to sweep them. Just like that in the second round. Now we get our revenge in the New York Knicks. They stopped us from making the finals, I believe, the first year. But now we can get our revenge on them. So they have Brunson, but they have the 7th seed now. So they did maybe fall off a little bit. They still have a really good team, though. So let's not underestimate them. Um, Game 1, they're going to take game 2, weave it up. Game 3, they're up 2-1, weave it up 2-2. We're up 3-2, and we're going to beat them this season just like that. We get to get our revenge in the 8th seed of Brooklyn Nets now. So I feel like our trip to the finals has been really easy, but let me not underestimate the Brooklyn Nets as well, because they did beat us last year, and I'm trying to get my revenge on these teams. But, dude, I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to speak too soon, but it's like, you are probably know what I'm going to say. This Tosain guy should not be their starting power forward. Okay, he's not the actual starting power forward, but this team isn't good. I'm sorry, but this team isn't good, bro. We're going to take game 1. We're going to take game 2. Or they're going to take game 3. They're going to even it up. If we lose this Brooklyn Nets team, we're going to beat Michigan just like that. In the finals, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves. So I'm glad it's not Dallas. I'm going to lie with you. Now we got the Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves have Rob, Ant, McDaniels, Randall, Nasri, Kesa Wallace, Darius, Joanne Behringer, and Jamal Shed. So Minnesota will be tough, so we'll see if we can get it done. We shrink the rotation down to an 8-man, and I think we're cooling, honestly. We're going to take game 1. We're going to take game 2. They're going to take game 3. We're up 3-1, and we're going to see if we can beat this team at 6. If we choke a 3-1 lead, I will be kind of upset, but it might be possible. We're playing Anthony Edwards, and it looks like they're going to win this game, so it's not over. 105-93. They're going to force the game 7 just like that. So we're now in a game 7 back in Minnesota. So this is not great, obviously. So far, Minnesota has the lead. And right now, we are on the verge of choking a 3-1 lead. And of course, we are choked a 3-1 lead in Minnesota. What are the freaking chances, dude? Wow. I low-key thought, thought this was the year. I'm pretty sure we had it. I really think we did have it. I don't know what happened, but I think we had it. Well, how was our playoff stats? Like, so Buzelis and Kobe White were cooking. Asenge was cooking. AJ Mitchell was cooking. I feel like all we're missing is a really good starting. I like AJ Mitchell, but if we can maybe make a trade to get somebody even better there, I absolutely love that. Even if it's not the ideal starting point guard, I like him a lot. But he's more of a backup in my eyes. I'm not gonna lie with you. But draft lottery time. We're obviously not going to be projected a pick. The Hornets get number 1. I'm going to keep Billy Donovan. He's honestly been really successful here. We have pick 26 in the draft, which I guess we'll go ahead and draft with that pick. So, like I said, but I do probably want to make a trade. So we'll draft this guy, and then I'll let the assistant GM draft with the other pick. They draft Dylan Graham with the second pick in the second round. Patrick Williams declined his $18 million player option, but we're going to accept everybody else. Malik Lewis is a free agent, I guess, but Luzelis has asking for 68. What is this? I don't know what this is here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pay him. I don't know what is that 1 year deal thing. We don't have the salary cap off. Is that like the reason why we don't have the salary cap off, right? I didn't accidentally turn it off. No, I don't know clue what that is, honestly. But I am gonna re-sign everybody else. We're gonna ask for more money than they were. Obviously, the Sumo wasn't asked for this much money, but I'm gonna pay him it. So 14 million for 4 years, 56 million. It might not be worth all that for the way he's been playing, but I'm still gonna man. Patrick Willis paying him 20 million is gonna be hard. But I'm gonna extend Buzelis, right? I mean. Yeah, then I'll wait on Patrick. I'm a little too much money. No, I don't want to. I don't want to sign him to a 1 year 60. Why is it doing this? I don't want to sign him to a 1 year 68 million. That's actually so dumb. Obviously, okay. Now it's not letting me sign Ayo Dosunmu, dude. What is happening? What is actually happening? No, whatever. If they really want to get him to the 1 year deal, which I don't understand. No, maybe it's a good thing we didn't offer Ayo Dosunmu that contract. Why isn't it letting me sign? What is going on? So it's gonna maybe renounce Ayo Dosunmu now? Are you kidding me? Dude, I don't want to renounce Ayo Dosunmu. Why is it doing this? I have no clue why it's doing this, bro. Why is it doing that? So we'll have to choose between him and Ayo Dosunmu. Oh my goodness. So it's really gonna only renounce Ayo Dosunmu. Literally it's making renounce Ayo Dosunmu for no freaking reason. I obviously could have brought him back. Come on, 2K. I was about to maybe go win a championship. And now you made me renounce Ayo Dosunmu for absolutely no reason. I'm sure it wasn't gonna let me. No, whatever, dude. No problem. Trent Payros make it 20 million because I forgot to put the salary cap back on so I can make a trade for the agent advanced thing, and that's probably what happened. And yeah, so now it made me lose. I'm gonna bring back Aldo Sumu because I was supposed to re-sign him. I just forgot to turn the salary cap off before when the agent advanced. I didn't realize Trent Payros making $20 million, so I'm actually gonna bring him back. They're gonna let me re-sign him anyway, right? It should. We have money in free agency to spend. 200 million. Is that this? Okay, so we can re-sign Adusumu, which is nice, obviously. So we'll bring him back. We shouldn't be in this situation anyway, but we'll re-sign Adusumu. Then Patrick Williams, man, I have no clue what I'm gonna do with you, but you're not getting 27 million. This is not happening, bro. So Sumu will re-sign, but we're on day 12 for you, and then I do want to make a trade, probably like right before the season starts for a point guard upgrade. See how much guy develop first, then I'll make a decision. So, dude, why is Patrick Williams for this much money? I don't know, but I really don't want to. How about 2 years, 19.5 million? Gosh, Patrick Williams not worth all that. You might have been if we lived up to your hype, but he just did, and we still have some leftover money to spend. But I don't really think we sign anybody. We could sign like I was gonna say sign a point guard just in case, but we don't have to worry about that. Could this guy play small forward? If so, he could probably play right away. No, he's only a guard, but all right, we'll do something like that. Resign Patrick Williams. We'll see how progression looks like. Zealous now up to a 92 overall, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why I put him on the 1 year deal. I put salary cap on like right before. No, I'm telling you, this was not because of the salary cap. Because I don't know why I made him sign a 1 year, $68 million deal. But I guess I'll re-sign him in the offseason. That's just so dumb in my opinion. We shouldn't even have to pay him that much money. But oh well. Pettiford is up to 83. So I told you guys he developed so quickly, so good. It's amazing. So he would be a starting point guard. Honestly, we don't really have to make a move, but if we could make a move, I will look into it. And Pettiford could be the backup point guard in the future, and then we trade AJ Mitchell. That's something I'll look into. Any way we could get Dyson Daniels to the Atlanta Hawks, honestly. Dyson Daniels would make our perimeter defense amazing. We wouldn't be giving up much. AJ Mitchell is the only rotational player we're giving up. Our Dills wasn't playing. Trent Perry wasn't going to play. Gene is our rookie, wasn't going to play. Dylan Graham, he was definitely not going to play. And we're giving up a first-round pick for Dyson Daniels. What do they say? They agree. Dyson Daniels is now, I mean, they were probably want to give it up anyway, let's be honest. They had a lot of guards, you can see. They had so many players getting a lot of money. And to get expiring contracts, Dyson Daniels will probably move him to point guard or Kobe White to point guard. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We we don't have like I'm not, no, we have a bench. We just don't have like depth after the bench. I'm gonna say that the depth on this team isn't good after that, but I'm fine with it. Honestly, we traded guys out who weren't getting minutes for us for one player that was gonna play big minutes for us. So I'm cool with that 100%. Power ranking lands is their efficiency, still a balanced system, but I'm gonna go ahead and move Daniels. He goes up to it. He stays the same. So it doesn't really matter too much. Who is more of a point guard? So he averaged 6 assists. He averaged 7 assists. So I guess we can move Dyson Daniels to starting point guard. It really shouldn't matter too much, honestly. So, or it's Cody White more of a point guard. I don't know. Daniels played off the ball next to Trae Young. So, I don't. It doesn't matter too much. They're both guards. So, Dyson Daniels, Kobe White. What is the proficiency with Dyson Daniels in rotation? Yeah, it's now a 5.5 or 4.5, whatever you want to say it. But Daniels, Kobe White, Zealous, Asenge, and Qualver. This is a great starting five, dude. Pettiford is developed into the sixth man with Patrick Williams, Aldo Sumu, Yannick Nino Hauser, and that'll be our 9-man rotation. The depth is absolutely terrible. Like, I don't know who these guys are, but it's absolutely okay, man. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We're about to be so good. Wow, Luka Doncic won the MVP. As a Lakers fan, I hope he can win multiple MVPs and multiple championships here. That's what the hope is, obviously. But wow, I mean, yeah, this is Luka Doncic for you. Rookie of the year goes to Baba in Charlotte, but at the end of this season, we finished 64-18 as Billy Donovan was the coach of the year. That's great, amazing, played great. We absolutely love to see that. So, player stats, we had about 28 from Lou Zealous, 21 from Kobe White. Kobe White has been a legitimate number 2 option throughout this video, and I absolutely respect him for that. I really like Kobe White's game. I'm allowed with you. And then Buzelis, another guy. I mean, I can't tell how impressed I am. Like, I'm really impressed how this guy's been able to play for us. He has been an absolute stud. Like, I didn't know Buzelis was this good with high shot tendency, man. So, Bulls, better around Modest Buzelis for the future. You guys don't need Josh Giddey. 16 from Mesenge. He just keeps getting better as well. Shot 30% from 3 this year. We got 11 from Todd Pettiford, 10.5 from Patrick Williams, 9 from Dyson Daniels. I got him the low-key guard, Anthony Edwards, and other good guard defenders because we didn't really have like a good defender in the backcourt, so we got probably one of the best ones, the best one in the league actually, than Dyson Daniels, and we'll absolutely take that. So yeah, let's see if we get a championship this year. We got Boston in round 1 with Simons, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Florin, Terrence Stokes, Malik Monk, Richardson, and Hugh Gonzalez. In round 1, we're going to go ahead and beat them at 5. Now in round 2, we got the Milwaukee Bucks. They have Reed Shepard. They have Jalen Green, Kareem Lopez, Giannis Antetokounmpo, I guess re-signed. Mari Williams, Turner, McBride, Smart, Isaiah Joe, and Aaron Nesmith. So we'll see if we end up being the Milwaukee Bucks in round 2. We're going to sweep them. Now we got the Orlando Magic in round 3. We faced this team, I think, last year, early in round 1 or round 2 or something like that. But it looks like they got better here than the current time. They're starting Boozer at center full time. They've added like Davion Mitchell to this team. Sadiq White is on this team now, or I guess he's been on the team. He's developed more. So okay, we'll see what happens. We're going to take game 1. We're going to take game 2. We're going to take game 3 and beat them at 5. Yes, we could. That was easier than I thought. Now we got the Denver Nuggets in the finals. So they're the 8th seed. Dude, they came all the way from the play-in, and now we're playing the Nuggets. I got to see their team. Like, what got them there? They have Jamal Murray. Okay, I already see what's the problem. They added Brandon Miller. So somehow Brandon Miller went to Denver on a max contract. I don't know where he came, why, how that even happened. Like, who did they? I don't know, but they have Brandon Miller. The rest of the team was relatively the same, but they did add Case Wallace. Okay, that's something. They added Case Wallace. What did he sign? The minimum? Yeah, he signed the minimum. Of course he did. They had Braden Burries. They added Obi Toppin. I mean, not much, but they're still obviously really good, as you can see. They made it all the way here. We're gonna take game 1. We're gonna take game 2. We're going to take game 3, and we're going to sweep him just like that. Just like that. Buzelis, dude. This guy averaged 36 in the playoffs. What a freaking dog we have on our hands. But hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. 2K26 right around the corner. We have 2 rebuilds left until our last rebuild of 2K26. So, and after that, we'll probably do some challenge videos or something like that. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace.